Through AI, I have been scammed 730 Ghana cedis. This scam is not the usual way of the scammers takes. In fact, I never believed this could happen to me because I am always aware of such scammers. But it happened. And I want to share everything with you about how it happened and how they were able to get me so that you will learn. Because when the frog in front falls into a pit, others behind take caution. Learning from this will help you not to fall in the tricks of these scammers. Before I take you through that journey, as a fish farmer, provide fish farming services to people, I always encounter situations where people are skeptical about sending monies to me. For one particular time, there was a client who took me through a lot of stress just to make payment for his services. Often, I deal with people in the first time that they don't even know me and they only watch my videos, see what I'm doing, and they try to contact. So when I see someone skeptical too much, not willing to give me money, some even insist that I should come, they see me before they give the money. But sometimes distance is always a challenge. But I've been thinking that these people are too tedious. And I've been thinking that because I look at myself not to be rational to doom or to scam people until I was explained to that, in fact, some people they will use your old accounts, they'll create fake accounts depicting yourself. Whatever that you post, he or she will also copy it and go and post it in the same channel. So people will mistakenly take you as him or her and they will deal with the person only to realize that they pay money to the wrong person. The tediousness of the person who took me through was that he had to pay the money through his bank manager. In fact, that bank, I've never entered there. He paid it through the bank manager, and the bank manager sent someone to come to my place, locate my house and my farm before taking me to the bank for a payment to be made. That was what happened. I don't blame them because of what I have just experienced. Now let's look at how the person was able to scam me with the use of AI. We often know their usual trick of scamming, but this one was totally different and it beat my imagination. Look at how it started. I received a message from that number which is not stored on my phone. Unfortunately or fortunately, the person used the name and the picture of someone I know. And coincidentally, he claimed not to be in the country. And the person I know is also in the country. It's been some time I had chat with the person. So when the person message appeared as strange, and it was his picture and his name registered in that accounts, I assumed that I probably lost his contact, but because he's abroad, he has changed a different contact. And the first message he sent, "How be bro? Long time. Do you know anyone in Ghana coming to the UK?" Look at how he started the message. I said, "No, please." And he said, "Okay, bro. Check how much will be e-levy charge for 270 in Ghana." And just after this message, By this time, I entered the mosque to pray. So my data was off and the phone was on silence. So when I came out and I saw this message and immediately followed by missed voice call, this indicates that I perceive or I look at it to be a genuine person or the person I didn't know. Because if he actually gives me a voice call, it means that if he saw the person, I will be able to detect the voice. So this trick also made me convinced that I was actually dealing with the right person. And I replied him, well, I think e-levy has been cancelled, right? It's no more applicable. It's just the network charges, which is like 1 cedi out of 100 Ghana cedis. So, and I told him, sorry, I was praying and I missed your call. You can call again if that is fine for you. Then look at what he said. Oh, okay. Help my small girl with 90. And all along, he's not adding currencies. I should have been waking up. I should have been waking up here, but I was still falling to his tricks. Then, oh, okay. Help my small girl with 90 on my behalf, and give me your details. And he sent the number and he said, Gloria, that's the name of the contact. I said, send her 90 and give me your details. Let me finish work and go and send for you. I said, okay. So how much will he asked me how much will be the charges? So I asked him, can I call you? I asked him. All along I've been suspicious. And he said, working now. That's why I called you earlier. I said, okay. If you can send, I told him, if you can send me voice message or voice, please do so. I just want to be sure your account is not hacked and I'm dealing with the right person I know. And this is where the AI come to play. This is where he got me. Then he sent me this voice message.
Salam. I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm surprised you're asking that.
And the voice message very similar to the voice that I know. We had a lengthy chat because I suspected. But the funny thing is that, and the reason I said the person used AI is the fact that the voice has been cloned. You know, we have AI that can clone your voice that looks the same. However, before that works, we need to put the voice in the tool, AI tool. So it means that this person knows the person that he's represented or the voice. So when I requested and he sent me the voice was almost exactly the person I know voice. And what even lured me is that I was with a friend who knows the person he's claiming to be. So when the messages came and I just removed the picture and I asked the guy, who is this? He said, oh, that's Mohammed. I said, that's fine. Then I played the voice and I asked him, whose voice is this? I said, that's his voice. Then I also became convinced that then he was the one. Then so I said, after listening to the voice, I said, good, I will send it right now. Then when he said 90, he wasn't adding currencies, either cedis or dollars, but at least all while I should have been clear. Then so in the voice, he even asked me, I'm the one. I'm surprised you are asking this. You see? And I don't want to stress that friend because of how he is in my life. Then okay, so then I send the instead of even 90, I send 100 cedis to the person. And I said, okay, I'll send 100 Ghana cedis. Then immediately I send the 100 Ghana cedis. You see, when I sent the message was lengthy, then I take the screenshot. I was just I wanted to just cover the current balance aspect. I didn't want the current balance to show. Not knowing that when I crop it, I didn't even crop the current balance. Seriously. Me, even right now, it's right now that I'm personally noticing that the current balance show. I wanted to hide the current balance, and that is it. Even if the person I know, I don't want the person to know my current balance. Ah, then when I sent, now that I understood why, then when I sent the money, then okay, let me ask him. He said that. Then later he said, but you can give me your details. Let me finish and go and send you your money. Ah, then I can say, don't worry to pay, bro. It's just a gift from me to you. So I just assume that, oh, 100 Ghana cedis at least has helped me in the previous uh, time more than this, so it's okay. I said, oh no. So tell me that he's really insistent to pay. But so I told him, but I never knew you were out of the account rule. I said, oh really? Then he forwarded a message that states, Bra Mohammed, please, I'm in 90 at your place, please convert it to cedis. He forwarded that message to me, and I see the message to be forwarded message. So I thought the person actually is indicating that. Then, oh no, she means 90 over here. That would be 730 cedis in Ghana. Okay, so when I said 730 minus, and he told me that 730 minus 100, how much will be, how much will you add for that? The total will be 730. Now, this time I even started to suspect again. I said, because you were adding currencies, I thought you were referring to cedis. He said, yes, I thought so. Then I told him that that means it will be left with 630. She means 730 in total. That's what he said. How much will be the charge for 630? And I said the charge will be 630 pesos. And he said, oh, okay, that's fine. So total charge is 8 cedis. I said, yeah. And then that's fine. Do it for her. So I told him personally, I don't have much money with me. Now that I saw that he saw my current balance. Meanwhile, I cropped it, but I didn't crop that one out. Then he said, do it for her and give me the details. You can borrow Abby. So when I said my money is not out, he said, you can borrow Abby, send it by 8:30 p.m. I will do it for you to pay the person back. Just add the 6:30. And the time we're chatting, it was 6:24 p.m. And he told me that by 8:35 p.m. he will send the money. So it was just about 2 hours away. I said, I'm sure you know Ghana. It's very hard to borrow such money. And he sent again. So total is 730. So I said, don't you have any application which you can easily send money? Because right now I'm looking where I can get that money. And probably if you don't want to send to her direct, you may send to me, then I forward to her. And now, after sending this message, he sent me this screenshot. And the screenshot is indicating that he wanted to send money to someone and the network or it's not working. He tried Airtel to go, he tried MTN money, and he tried Vodafone. You see all this they are planning. Then he said, sorry if you bought it. If it was working, why should I ask you 730? I said, okay. So he said, I will just go to the bank and pay to you. So I said, let me ask a friend and with now to see whether he has money in his wallet, then I can borrow. Then he said, just let him or her know you will pay back by 8:35 p.m. I said, okay. He's transferring the money. And he said, how much is the charge for total? Then, so I asked him what detail is asking, is it mobile money or bank? Then he said, since he's transferring, I think double charges, right? So he's also a charge. I said, okay, that's fine. So he said bank. Yeah, I provided the bank details. So let's move ahead. And now I sent him the money again. So before I sent him the money, then we did the calculation. I said it will out with 630. So total will be 730. Then so I sent him the money. And he told me that when he sent the money, he will notify me. So okay. So I sent the bank details. I said that's fine. And I asked her, can you confirm the receipt? And she said yes. Then sending you your bank now. That's what he said. But it might take time to reflect since it's foreign account I'm sending for. That it will take a while since it's foreign account I'm sending for. Then this time I started to suspect heavily because he told me that by 8:35 it will come. It's 8 now. Now you're telling me that it's going to delay because it's foreign account. And he just said, so we'll let you spend, we'll send her 260. I'm adding all sending to you now. So now he's demanding another sending. So now that I understand. So because I cropped it out, but he still saw my balance in there. So he calculated and he knew very well that what I sent, I could still send 260. Meaning he just wanted to empty my accounts. Subhanallah. Then I said, this one, I said, no, I won't do that again. So I decided to call one of our friends, the person I knew through the person who linked me to him. And he told me that, yes, even though the person is not in the country, but per what I explained, it's not usual of him. So it's looking fishy. So I shouldn't send any money again. Then I also said, no, I will not. And then, so when he said I should send it, then he was insisting, have you sent her the 265? I said, how? Where will I get it again? Did you see that I borrowed the last one I sent? And he said, why are you asking me questions like this? I mean, just borrow it and do. Subhanallah. Then, so I asked him to make a video call. Then I will be sure. And he asked me, for 265, are you serious? Look at all this. Then when he said that, I was like, I'm going to hurt the feeling of this friend. And I shouldn't do that. At least he's a nice guy. So, and I told him, you are asking as if you don't know what is in the system. Not you. I'm doubting. But I just want to be sure I'm dealing with the right person. And I told him, I don't have problem giving you thousands of cities, even free. But I'll have to be sure indeed you are the person and not someone pretending to be you. And I told him, and even on top of it, the number you sent this message is not safe on my phone. So by then I went and checked the person number and realized that the number was different. But I thought earlier, because it's been a while, I lost his contact. So I told him, it's your introduction and your profile picture that I believe it was you. But I'm so skeptical. And he said, bro, listen, please don't stress, okay? Okay, so I said, it's too much to ask of evidence. So when I was now saying that, so he wasn't answered again. So as I asked, anyway, this was the time you give when you fulfill and I get evidence of payment. So I told you I want to get evidence of a payment. Even if it doesn't reflect, I can get money from someone again to send her, knowing when it's matured, I can pay the two balances. Because he was still believing he wants to just empty my accounts, then he sent me this. Thanks. We have received your document. We will notify you as soon as we process your document. So now I was saying, what document? Because we're talking about money sending. Now you're telling me to receive document. So then at this juncture, I just became too much sure that I might be scammed. Then I refused to send the money again. Then in the following day, when I sent him this message, good afternoon, sir. That was yesterday. Please, I haven't heard from you. I can see any I can't see any money back. And the screenshot you sent me doesn't make sense to me. Since then, it hasn't been viewed. It means that either he blocked me or he has disconnected that WhatsApp number. And since I sent the money, I've been calling the number that I sent the money to, and he or she never answered the calls. Then I said, let me cross check. I tested the person he claimed to be. I tested him just to be double sure. I said, Assalamu alaikum, director, and he's director, even though I've not indicated the company. I said, director, good afternoon. It's been a while. So, did you test me yesterday? with yesterday night with a different number. And I sent him screenshot of that number, and he answered me later. Walaikum salam, bro. No, it's not me. Oh. What did the person text you about? Then I realized that I was in trouble. My suspicion has been confirmed. And I said, Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. The person has scammed me 730 Ghana cedis with your name. So I text him the voice that convinced me. And then he said, wow, so sorry about that, Charlie. And he said, Subhanallah, after reading my messages. Then I just sent him a recording of our chat, like I'm doing here. And then I explained everything to him. And then he was sorry. So he told me that, oh, unfortunately, he has gotten what he wanted. Allah will replenish the lost funds in tenfolds. And that's my prayers as well. So not very good financial at the moment, but when I do, I'll send the money you lost to you. It means that he had the intention of repaying, but that's not the point now. Whether he does or not, I don't have any issue with him, and I'm grateful for his concern and then his generosity. And he said, "You had my number. Next time, just text the number you already had to verify." This one, not even you who will tell me. I said, "Okay, sure." That has taught me greatest lesson. So I'm sharing this with you for it to be awake. Now, sometimes trying to be too generous or helpful has made me into this. Yes. So that's why sometimes people seems to be wicked, or they try to get help, they don't mind because of these wicked people. What I'm thinking is that yes, for him he has gotten what he wanted and he's happy. But I know that in the hereafter I'm going to get it. So I'm not worried so much. But you also have to be skeptical. Now the scam is coming in several ways. I didn't believe this could happen to me because I thought I knew all the tricks that they had. But with the help of AI, they were able to clone people's voices. You just sound similar or almost exactly those people, and then you believe and you scam, and that's what happened. So I thank you so much for watching. Share this video. At least you will at least help people not to be victim of such